Okay, I guess this is how it's going to be.
Sibling rivalry is one thing, but when both sisters can tear buildings apart with their bare hands, that's a whole different level. Lin and Suyin's first fight wasn't just about skill, it was personal. Lin had been carrying around a lot of built-up frustration, and it showed in every move she made. But what if they fought again? This time with a clear head. No emotions, no holding back, just two elite earthbenders giving it everything they've got. Who would win? Let's find out.
Should I stop them?
You don't have any siblings. Fighting is all part of the healing process.
When people talk about strong characters in the Avatar universe, Lin Beifong has to be part of that conversation. She's not just a tough cop. Lin is a battle-hardened earthbender with quick reflexes, tons of experience, and enough willpower to put her among the top fighters out there. She didn't just learn metal bending, she grew up with it. Over the years, she turned it into a serious weapon. Lin's also got both raw power and control. We've seen her rip apart mech suits and hold up crumbling buildings, stuff that takes serious strength and precision. But she's not just strong, she's smart. She led Republic City's metal-bending police force, meaning she's trained to think tactically and handle high-pressure situations. In battle, she reads her opponents quickly, uses her environment to her advantage, and shuts down threats whether they're benders or not. Lin also inherited Toph's seismic sense, the ability to detect movement through the ground. While she doesn't rely on it as much as Toph did, probably because she fights more in urban settings, it still gives her an edge when tracking or spotting sneak attacks. At the end of the day, Lin Beifong's a force of nature in her own right, and one of the most capable warriors the modern era has ever seen. Suyin Beifong is a standout character in The Legend of Korra, known for her top-tier metal bending, incredible agility, and strong leadership. As the founder and head of Zaofu, she helped shape the future of bending and guided the next generation. Her skills with metal are among the best we've ever seen. One of her most impressive moments was when she extracted liquefied metal from Korra's body, not only saving her life, but also showing just how precise and controlled her bending really is. She even took down Pali, a combustion bender, by quickly wrapping metal around her head, instantly stopping one of the biggest threats in the series. Suyin's fighting style is smooth and quick with graceful moves that keep her unpredictable. She also trained Kuvira, which says a lot about her talent as both a fighter and a teacher. In combat, she's fast enough to dodge combustion blasts and skilled enough to go head-to-head with Kuvira herself. Suyin isn't just powerful. She shows what it means to master bending with balance, choosing control over raw strength and elegance over brute force.
You got it out of your system?
Not quite yet.
So who wins? Well, this fight already happened, and Suyin almost won, but it was cut short. So the real question is, if Opal hadn't stepped in, who would have come out on top? Or in general, who wins in a one-on-one? Let's break it down. For offense, this one goes to Lin. Her fighting style is aggressive and no nonsense, kind of like the boulder back in Avatar: The Last Airbender. She doesn't just look like she can land a hit, she will if you push her. Suyin's more about dodging and moving smart, but that only works for so long in a close fight. Her strikes are fast and graceful, meant to outmaneuver, not overpower. And while that's cool to watch, it doesn't always hold up when someone like Lin keeps pushing forward and doesn't let you breathe. Defense. Suyin takes this one. She's quick, flexible, and thinks on her feet. Lin's aggressive style leaves openings, and Suyin is sharp enough to take advantage. We've seen her use her surroundings brilliantly, bending floor tiles into shields, using her armor mid-fight. She's reactive and smart, and that gives her the edge defensively. Speed. Again, Suyin takes it here. Her style is built around constant movement, dodging, flipping, spinning, and always repositioning. Even against Kuvira, she was flipping through the air, using metal to boost herself and keep the pressure off. Her dance background clearly shaped her footwork. She's light on her feet, fast on her toes, and rarely off balance. Lin has bursts of speed, especially when charging, but she's more about straight-line power. Suyin's movement is more fluid and adaptable, which makes her the winner of this category. When it comes to skill, and I mean raw technique, experience, and battle instinct, Lin's the one. She's not just strong, she's seasoned. Years as chief of police means years of dealing with real threats. Criminals, equalists, chi blockers, terrorists. She had to act fast, think smart, and stay sharp in every situation. That kind of experience builds serious combat IQ. Suyin's metal bending is more refined, but while her style is elegant and impressive, it leans more into performance. Lin's skill is built in the field, under pressure, with no room for error. Another thing I noticed, Suyin often fights alongside others, her guards or family, while Lin usually goes in solo and comes out alive. That matters a lot. Versatility. Suyin's style might look more flexible, but Lin is actually more versatile in how she fights. She switches between earthbending and metal bending seamlessly, adapts to different opponents, and adjusts her approach based on the threat. Suyin sticks mainly to metal bending, and while she's amazing at it, Lin just covers more ground tactically. Battle IQ. Another win for Lin. As a former police chief, she's had to make split-second decisions in countless life-or-death situations. Suyin's no slouch in this department, but Lin has sharper instincts in how she handles herself under pressure. Durability also goes to Lin. She's taken more hits, walked into more danger, and come out stronger. Her resilience is part of what makes her so tough to beat. So yeah, Lin wins this fight. But I'll say this, Suyin is arguably the better metal bender. And I mean that. Whenever they're together, it's Suyin doing the delicate work, like forming the metal helmet around Poli's head or removing the poison from Korra's body. You could argue Lin was just playing the tough role, but there's a pattern here. Suyin handles the fine-tuned, high-precision tasks. That says a lot. She's had more time to refine her metal bending, runs a metal dance troupe, and clearly values technique and creativity. Honestly, she's probably the more artistic and imaginative bender between the two. But Lin is the better fighter. Her bending mastery is built through real battle experience. Some may point out that Suyin fought Kuvira, which is true. But looking at the series as a whole, Lin's combat history is longer, harder, and more consistent. That's how I see it. But what about you? Do you think I'm underestimating Suyin's combat skill? Let me know in the comments. Thanks for watching, and until next time, stay geeky.
Lin, you are looking radiant as usual.
Cut the garbage, Tenzin.